How you guys doing today? Thank you for joining me on SB252. I told you guys I'd be back to talk about this Oklahoma versus TCU game. 41-17 was the final. Oklahoma was able to rout this TCU team just like they did back in Oklahoma. It really was an easy contest for them. They started this game up 17-0, but Baker Mayfield did it again. The main story of this game would be how would this TCU defense, who is only averaging and only allowing 15.7 points per game, how would they adjust from the last time they played Baker Mayfield? Because the only blemish on their resume this season was that game back in Oklahoma, where they had an awful first half and they gave up 200 rushing yards in the last game. Well, how would they adjust? Well, Baker Mayfield said, I'm just going to do the same thing against you today. I'm just going to throw 4 more touchdown passes against you, and that's what he did. But TCU didn't let them, the offense didn't give their defense a chance, especially right from the get-go when running back Hicks fumbled the football on TCU's first possession. First time they touched the ball in the game, he fumbled the ball. Oklahoma recovered it for a touchdown. You can't have that. You can't have that, especially with a great Oklahoma team who knows how to take their opportunities and run with them like they did today. Now, in all likelihood, with this victory, this is almost cements their spot in the college football playoffs because they were able to get it done today. Now, TCU was without one of their major players in the secondary, Nick Orr, all because last week he couldn't use his head and he threw a few punches against Baylor. That's inexcusable. That's the second time this year that a player was either punching or kicking somebody and got suspended or ejected from a game. I'm thinking about that linebacker, the defensive lineman that they have. I can't quite remember his name. He had 5.5 sacks last week against Baylor. Let me know in the comments below. I can't remember his name. Sorry about that. But yeah, he had to leave the last game against Oklahoma because he did some kicking. So Coach Patterson has to get this team together. Speaking of Coach Patterson, he said before the game, listen, we have nothing to lose. As TCU, we have nothing to lose. But Oklahoma, they have everything to lose. But Oklahoma played like they had nothing to lose. Baker Mayfield, Heisman candidate, leading Heisman candidate at that. He's the front runner. He's going to get it. He's going to get it because he's played good twice against TCU now and also against Oklahoma State. A lot of big-time wins this year. Also against Ohio State, who has possibilities of going to the college football playoffs as well. So Baker Mayfield and Oklahoma definitely deserve their spot in the college football playoffs, and they will get their spot in the college football playoffs in almost all certainty now with this win against TCU. Twice, they do great against a great defense, and they figure it out. And they win the Big-12 championship, which was the first time they had one in 7 years because they decided to bring it back in order to give their conference a better chance of making and representing their conference in the college football playoffs. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I'm glad to talk to you guys. Talk to you guys later.